Hey, what's up, vinyl community? Welcome back to another episode of 70s Hard and Heavy. This is episode 9, I think. I can't believe I've made it this many episodes. Number 1, to have the records to show, and then also number 2, to have the participation and the views and the support from the vinyl community supporting this video series. So I really appreciate that. Gonna keep this going as long as I can. And also the funnest part about this is getting to discover new bands through the vinyl community, or while digging around for some of these obscure and sometimes not so obscure early 70s and mid 70s bands. So today I've got Bang, Atomic Rooster, and a band called Hard Stuff. First up, Bang. Did not take me long to commit this cover to memory and have it in my want list. The originals for this are hard to find, impossible to find, and the price is just in the upper stratosphere. It's been reissued a couple of times, but still hard to get your hands on. Finally, a reissue came out that was at an affordable price, and I was able to pick up this high quality reissue. Check out that gatefold. Very stiff, very heavy. The record's not even in it. It feels like there's still a record in it. Lyrics on the inside. This is one of those bands, I believe Bang was from Florida, but I know that this was recorded in Miami, Florida on Criteria Studios, or at Criteria Studios, 3-piece power band. The vocals are a little bit Ozzy-ish, really clean hard rock sound, great guitar riffs. This label's called Savart, which I kind of like their label. It's very basic. Black vinyl. Really glad to finally have this in the collection. And great to jam to it, and it's perfect for this series. So check out this needle drop from Bang. Rooster. This is their second album of the same year, 1970. Vincent Crane loses 2 other guys from the band from their very first release, and they pick up John Cann and also Paul Hammond. These guys add awesome elements to the band as well as fantastic vocals. I just love John Cann's vocals. This album released in 1970, 1971. This is a reissue on this very nice tasty orange album or vinyl. This vinyl is so orange your body can absorb vitamin C when you play it. That may not be officially true. And then it also comes with the US cover, some of you may be more familiar with. I really like the UK cover a lot better than this, but the inner sleeve does come with that extra album art cover, or extra cover art, and then it also comes with this 11x17 poster. Really good album, kind of mixes hard rock with a little bit of prog rock in there. Definitely very interesting album with some heavy moments and then also some spacey, maybe some like King Crimson kind of moments. So really good heavy album. It's my favorite Atomic Rooster album, number 2 to The Hearing Of, which I hope to show in a future video of 70s Hard and Heavy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play the first track on here, Death Walks Behind You. set up on my other turntable and receiver. I hope you don't mind. The quality is just a little bit less because it's not going straight to my computer, so what you're hearing is kind of out loud captured by this camera. Hope it's enough so you can, sample the music okay. Last up is Hard Stuff. Last up for the vinyl. Remember, I got some CDs to show in a second. John Cann and Paul Hammond from Atomic Rooster, they left after a hearing of and then started the band Hard Stuff. This album, Bulletproof, is just killer. It's very hard to find. If you do find it, it's very expensive, which is why I was really surprised to turn it up last month at Huber Heights Record Fair. Met up with Eli, Branton, Kat, and also Jaron, and we went digging and had a really good time, and I found some killer stuff. This is a UK press on EMI. It's a gatefold. Really happy to turn this up, and the riffs in it are great. The drumming in it's great. It's kind of a feel-good, it's definitely a lot lighter mood than Death Walks Behind You. This happens to be on purple. Vinyl was in really good condition. Came with the, like the UK polylined inner sleeve. This is an excellent album, and I highly encourage it. If you can find it on CD or on vinyl, pick it up. This thing will not let you down from front to back. Probably side A is maybe a little bit stronger than side B, but I like the whole thing. And I'll probably put it on the turntable again when I'm done with this video. But yeah, check out Hard Stuff, Bulletproof. It's a killer album. Hope you guys can turn it up. So that was a little sample of Hard Stuff, Bulletproof. Hoped you liked it. I'm sure you're already bouncing over to your want list now and tagging it in. Real quick, I wanted to show some CDs before I signed off. Greeno was talking about the band Bullet and it said, if you could get this CD, do it. Immediately I was over on Discogs ordering this, and it was not, did not disappoint. This CD is called Entrance to Hell and actually features the theme here, Atomic Rooster, Hard Stuff, and then now Bullet. You got John Cann and also Paul Hammond on this album, so it's no wonder that I liked it. Killer early 70s, a lot of riffs. You can't go wrong with title tracks like The Soul That I Had and Sinister Minister. Really cool jam on the end of the CD, so really cool, awesome CD. And it was kind of coincidence, I was hanging out with Jaron last weekend, and Jaron hooked me up with some CDs. He watches a lot of vinyl community videos but doesn't make them, but is at a lot of our VC meetups in Ohio or Dayton or Cincinnati. What's up, Jaron? And just want to say thank you for the CDs that you hooked me up with. Some of them were not 70s hard and heavy, like Slaughterhouse was really good, like late 80s, early 90s metal band. And then also Life of Agony Ugly, which is a really good album. It's not the masterpiece that River Runs Red is, but I have to say I love the first 3 or 4 or 5 tracks on that album are really good. And then hooked me up with Taste and Dust, Heart Attack, and their self-titled album, which coincidentally, when I ordered this CD, the guy from Discogs took so long to get them out to me. he apologized and gave me 4 extra CDs, which 2 of them happened to be the CDs Jaron gave me, Dust and Taste. So that was really cool. Taste is really good 70s hard rock, but they also mix a lot of jazz, incorporate a lot of jazz breaks in there. And then a lot of people are familiar with Dust, their original album. I think Stone Woman is one of the hit, more familiar songs on there. I won't say hit. And then Heart Attack was the other album that a lot of people like. The song Suicide was a really long track on there. But Dust, really good 70s hard rock. And then he also added Blue Cheer, Vincebus Eruptum, which many of us are familiar with, which pretty much started the whole hard and heavy thing to begin with. And then this one I haven't got into too much yet, but it was a nice surprise to have this. Can't wait to spin it. This is Elf. So if you guys are familiar with it, please leave a comment below. Let me know what I'm going to expect. Maybe we'll do a future video getting down into this. So that wraps it up for episode 9 of 70s Hard and Heavy. Keep listening to music.